Hello everyone, so I'm currently editing, and as I was looking for a news clip that I need for a case, I ran into this. I wanted to jump on it immediately because what happened here is messed up in so many ways. There's two calls on this. The first is from Carla Michaelis, who calls 911 from the Sharp Grossmont Hospital for Women and Newborns parking lot. So she's calling 911 from a parking lot. Let's find out why.
They said they can't really see her here because if she is in labor, the baby, they can't take care of it. So they told me to take her to UCSD. I can't drive her to UCSD. She's in excruciating pain. She's screaming.
Okay, ma'am, and I'm sorry, I just want to confirm you're at the hospital currently?
I am. I'm outside the Sharp Grossmont Hospital for Women and Newborns.
Okay, unfortunately, the fire department, if you're at the hospital, we don't respond to the hospital to take you to a different hospital. And you went in there and talked to them?
The second one is from the dispatcher who was just on the phone with Carla.
Yeah.
LND, this is Galen.
Hi, it's Shannon calling from the 911 dispatch center for the fire department for your guys' area. I just had a mother call in. I guess she has her daughter. Are you guys with her? Or she hung up on me and I don't know what happened. I'm sorry?
Yeah, I don't know. She's yelling and screaming. I have a nurse going out to her car right now. She was told to go to UCSD yesterday if she had any further complications, and she just kind of stormed out and said she was going to call 911, and I was like, no, they're not going to take you to another hospital. Anyway, she's here, so thank you.
Okay, so I just want to confirm you guys do not need the fire department. You guys will handle, correct?
No, we do not need the fire department.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye.
So according to reports, this is what happened. Carla rushed her daughter to the closest hospital to her home. Her daughter is 30-year-old Hannah Michaelis. She was pregnant at the time and was having severe cramps. When they get to Grossmont Hospital, nurses refused to help her. They said, hey, go to UC San Diego instead. They specialize in extremely premature babies. Hannah, though, was in a lot of pain and begged the nurses to treat her, but they still refused. As they were making their way back to the parking lot, that's when Carla called 911. But that didn't work either. So instead, they started driving to the other hospital. But again, because Hannah was in so much pain, Carla turned the car around and went back into the Grossmont Hospital and begged for help once again. After they finally agreed, they put Hannah in a wheelchair, unbeknownst to them that Samuel was already born. The force of Hannah's weight on Samuel's head and body caused Samuel to suffer a brain injury. 5 days later, Hannah's first baby was pronounced dead. This happened last year on May 5th, and Carla and her daughter are now suing Sharp Grossmont for medical negligence. If they would have treated her and Samuel immediately, Samuel would probably still be alive today. Now, I also made this quick Google search. In the US, can a hospital refuse to treat you? The law that gives everyone in the US these protections is the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act. This law helps prevent any hospital emergency department that receives Medicare funds, which includes most US hospitals, from refusing to treat patients. And if we go down here, there's another question that says, do hospitals legally have to treat you? If you have a serious medical problem, hospitals must treat you regardless of whether you have insurance. This includes situations that meet the definition of an emergency. And this last question that I found says, can I sue a hospital for refusing to treat me? If you believe a hospital or urgent clinic wrongfully denied you treatment, you have the right to seek compensation by filing a medical malpractice claim. And for sure, these good people do have a case.
According to the lawsuit, she came here to Sharp Grossmont with her mother because she was having severe cramps, but she says the hospital staff wouldn't treat her. Things got so bad, her mother called 911 from the hospital parking lot. begging for help. Carla Michaelis called 911 on May 5th of last year from Sharp Grossmont's parking lot, desperate to find someone to help her daughter, Hannah. Carla hung up on the dispatcher, shaking and confused. She says she had just been to Sharp Grossmont the day before with Hannah and was told to return if there were any issues. The next closest hospital was at least 20 minutes away.
There's a whole team of nurses sitting there, and that's their job, and nobody could help me.
According to the lawsuit, Hannah birthed her child into her underwear, just steps from the hospital entrance.
There was blood all over the seat. Her water had broken in the front seat of my car. She said, "Something else is wrong, Mom." I put my hand in my pants and I could feel his body.
She says the hospital finally admitted Hannah. Here are photos of her with baby Samuel, born at just 24 weeks, his tiny body hooked up to machines.
His head was so bruised, and his chest, from the delivery and from the transport.
He'd suffered a stage 4 brain bleed. After 5 days, Carla says the doctors could no longer stabilize him. Samuel's parents made the heartbreaking decision.
They decided to take him off of everything except for his intubation tube, so she could have skin-to-skin contact with him until he stopped breathing.
CBS 8 spoke to Amy Martell, a medical malpractice attorney who is not connected to this case. She says under the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act, hospitals are required to examine anyone that presents to an emergency room with an emergency medical condition.
The law is specifically designed to preclude and prevent any type of discrimination. So whether it's you can't afford it, whether you were doing drugs, whether you made a bad choice and got in a car accident, once you present to the emergency room, it doesn't matter why you got there.
According to baby Samuel's death certificate, he died from severe intracranial hemorrhage, non-traumatic, extreme prematurity, and preterm labor. Carla believes if he had been born in a hospital bed and had received care immediately, he would have survived.
He failed us. His job is to take care of babies.
CBS 8 reached out to Sharp Grossmont Hospital for comment on this lawsuit, but a spokesperson told us they do not comment on pending litigation.
Rest in peace to little baby Samuel. You did not deserve this. And yeah, best wishes to the family. I mean, what can you say? They're going through so much right now, and I hope that they win this lawsuit. And maybe this case in some way can help someone in some way. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, give me your thoughts about this case and leave it in the comments below. And I'll see you guys soon. Like I said, I'm currently editing, and yeah, be safe, be kind, pass it around. Goodbye.